I have a fancy exercise for you today to try to increase the flexibility of your hips. You know, you've seen quite a few videos of mine, hopefully, talking about hip mobility, and that's a big deal because stiff hips result in not only hip problems and knee problems, but they also give you back problems, and that can be the reason that your back is hurting you. So I'm going to show you how I want you to stretch your hip out using a stick, something that's thick like a broomstick, and something you can sit on that's fairly high. So find something at home that's fairly high. You are going to sit on it. I want you to take your shoe off. You're going to take this stick and you're going to leave it vertical. Take that broomstick and leave it vertical. You are going to put it on the outside of the hip that you want to stretch out. Now, the motion that we're going to be doing is this, because we all have limited what we call internal rotation, turning that hip inward, which is weird because your foot is you would think that your foot is going outward, but it's really hip internal rotation. Don't get worried about those fancy schmancy words. Just understand that's the motion that will, if you're limited in that motion, it's going to give you back pain. I'm going to take this stick. I'm going to put it on the outside of that leg that I want to stretch out. And then what I'm going to do is I am going to put it like this, and I'm going to wrap my foot around it, and I am going to push with my hand, and I'm going to have the stick do all the work. Now, not a lot of motion there. You're not going to have a lot of motion there, probably. In fact, you might have to lean over to the side and backwards just to get that foot around that stick. But this is one that I want you to try, and you just have to move it an inch. Just move it an inch, hold it for as long as you can, and then let it go. Stretch, hold, let go. Maybe you do it 5 times, maybe you do it 10 times. I guarantee that by the time you're done doing 5 or 10 and you do that a couple days in a row, you're definitely going to notice that your hip is looser. And when your hip is looser, then your back hurts less, your hip hurts less, your knee hurts less. This is a wonderful exercise for you to try at home, and all you need is a broomstick. Try it out and let me know how it feels.